We're seeking resolution. That's what we're seeking today. And the one thing that you just cannot get together is your favorite game. And that is What Did They Say? Today.
Didn't I win last week?
Today is a very special edition. It is the HBCU edition. We got a couple of clips from some classic press conferences from the past year. Two, one in men's basketball, one in women's basketball, and one on the gridiron. We'll start off. What did they say on the women's basketball court with Coach Larry Vickers, who made an NCAA appearance. They Norfolk State, they ran up into a buzzsaw in South Carolina in the first round. Behold, the NCAA tournament. But they were there. And Coach Larry Vickers had this to say. Eric Skeeters, his job is to figure out what that bleeped out word is for a point. In the first go-round, he didn't do so well. Second go-round, he did a bit better. But this go-round, can he go 3 for 3? HBCU edition. Let's start off with Norfolk State head coach Larry Vickers. What did he say?
What did he?
10 were just wearing us down, and then they throw 20 in to finish us. And that kind of you can't kind of simulate in practice. You can't simulate it.
All right, Eric Skeeters.
I'm pretty sure but give it to me one more time.
10 were just wearing us down, and then they throw 20 in to finish us. And that kind of you can't kind of simulate in practice. You can't simulate it.
You can't simulate that, Eric Skeeters. What did he say there?
Speed or size?
Okay.
You throw that kind of size at us because, he's saying they got the depth at the post position.
You can't simulate it. You cannot simulate it.
Or that kind of speed where they're pressing or size meaning weight. So 10 pounds, 20 pounds.
He's doing the math here.
I'm going to say size. I'm going to say weight.
Size or weight? What is the
size
word?
Size or weight. Because you're throwing 10.
You got to pick one word. You can't do an A, B, or C. What is the word?
Multiple choice. That's true.
What is the word that he said?
Come on, Professor. I'm transferred. Get out of here.
For real. All right, so we're going size.
Yes.
All right, so size is what he says. What did Coach Larry Vickers say?
10 were just wearing us down, and then they throw 20 in to finish us. And that kind of depth you can't kind of simulate in practice.
Depth was a word, which means that Coach Eric Skeeters is 0 for 1. He'll have 2 more attempts here.
Gotcha.
We're going to go to the let's go to the men's basketball court. Around the same time, NCAA tournament, where Coach Kenny Blakeney made an appearance on an HBCU team, versus Kansas in a tournament game. This was before the game, so things were a little bit happier.
Okay.
But let's see what Howard head coach Kenny Blakeney had to say.
It's such an honor for me as a teacher, as an educator, to work at one of the most wonderful, fascinating, historic universities in the history of our planet.
Go again.
It's such an honor for me as a teacher, as an educator, to work at one of the most wonderful, fascinating, historic universities in the history of our planet.
I think he said professional. Professional. Like he either said coach or professional. I don't know if it's a one-syllable word.
Okay.
Obviously, you can't lip read, so...
And I know you were staring at that monitor, but let's, you want to get it one more time?
Play it.
It's such an honor for me as a teacher, as an educator, to work at one of the most wonderful, fascinating, historic universities in the history of our planet.
Okay. Yeah, play it. I want to say professional.
Professional is a word that he's going with. Let's see what Howard head coach Kenny Blakeney had to say before a first-round matchup versus Kansas in the NCAA tournament.
It's such an honor for me as a teacher, as an educator, as a mentor to work at one of the most wonderful, fascinating, historic.
Mentor indeed. Mentor indeed, which means that head coach Eric Skeeters over to.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
All right.
Yes.
That's good. This is okay. Come on.
Can he get on the board today?
Yeah, exactly.
He's been going off on the transfer portal. His players are dropping out of the school right now as they watch him struggle. We're going to go to Deion Sanders, the great Deion Sanders, former head coach at Jackson State. He had a very tense handshake ordeal after a football game, and this is what he had to say about his situation with Eddie Robinson Jr. after that.
I saw this.
Almost fisticuffs after football game last year. Prime time, what you say?
One of the comments that kind of disturbed me out of all the comments that I'm not. Who is? I got time today.
Got time today.
Come on, man.
Got time.
Come on. You really trying to test my card on that one, bro. Like, it was only the hottest phrase. I mean, I think they made a remix of it with Shirley Caesar's greens, beans, tomatoes, hams, yams. Who is Swag?
Who is Swag?
Swag.
Is that
you got the video to play with it. Who is Swag? Baby, it's Swag.
This is the final answer.
Yes, who is Swag?
Let's see what Primetime said.
One of the comments that kind of disturbed me out of all the comments that I'm not Swag. Who is? I got time today.
At time, and Eric Skeeters got on the board. Coach Eric Skeeters put some points on the board.
I'm getting one. I'm clutch, Kev.
In the final
thing. I might not get 30, but my 4-6 at the end.
Come on.
Free throws. I'm gonna send us home with the dub.